Hey guys, so last week we talked about weird cartoons from the 80s. Well, I thought maybe we continued on with this by this time looking at some weird cartoons from the 90s. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm like, seriously? Weren't the 80s, more weird? I mean, they had very weird fashion, hair, and, a lot of other things. Yeah, but sometimes other, decades have weird stuff too. I mean, come on, think about it. Name one weird thing you could probably remember. Yeah, I thought so. So anyways, let's get on with it. Now, like last time, I'm going to be talking about 5 of these, or 4 of these, or not 5. Yeah, it was 5 from what I remember. So yeah, anyways, let's get on with it. Okay, so the first show on here is a show called Squat Cats, which I'm pretty sure, like some of us, we all found it to be a bit of a Ninja Turtles knockoff. I mean, come on. Then again, when you think about it, there were probably a lot of cartoons in the 90s that had, butt-kicking animals. What else do you expect? Either they were ninjas, superheroes, or, maybe just some fighter who just thought evil, So yeah, so basically, it follows these 2 cats, and I guess, they're banned from, a city of some sort, and the villain is called Evil Cat. Wow. I mean, just wow, what a creative name right there. Oh my gosh, what an evil cat. Let me guess, is he supposed to be black or something? He has black fur and he's got red eyes? Because that's how I imagine a cat would be when they're evil. Then again, if any of you watching this probably saw this show yourself, you're like, no, he did not look like that. Yeah, I know. I mean, then again, I've never seen it myself, but what the heck? I mean, for reals though, for reals. Okay, so next on the list is a show that actually inspired the film Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I'm sure some of you may remember it or not. It's Bunkers. It's basically, a show about this bobcat animated character who after, after falls out from fame, becomes a cop and, goes on, crazy cop adventures and, meets a few humans and I guess some other animated characters as well. Not very well known ones, though. But yeah, I mean, it's something like that, except instead of, having some live action people, it's all animated segments and whatnot, it's all animated. Then again, I still wonder, what would it be like to have a cartoon, where some parts are animated and some parts are live action? Seriously, can we get something like that, please? I mean, we've got plenty of movies of those, but come on, I want just one TV show that could do it. I'd be so happy, ugh. And sometimes I even wonder, what would the world be like if cartoons lived in our society too? I mean, come on, imagine, you work at the fast food restaurant and, a cartoon you probably grew to love as a kid, goes there and takes their order. I'm like, and you're just excited and you don't know what to do. I mean, really. Really, I'd probably just go into the back and probably start fangirling, oh my gosh! So, yeah. Okay, now, first things first. Girls, you all remember Polly Pockets, right? Yeah, of course you do. It was one of those little miniature dolls, we like to play with. Well, did you know it had a boys spin-off? No? Well, yeah, of course. Of course, it did, in the 90s, called Mighty Max, which also had its own cartoon about basically this Max kid who has a hat that he could use to make portals and whatnot. For reals. I wasn't even aware of this until now. Wait, this is a spinoff of Polly Pocket? Wow. Then again, I mean, some toys, for girls do tend to get a boy spinoff every once in a while. Remember Squeakies? Those little, I guess, squishy, pencil topper things you would put on your pencil, and I guess you would squish them. Yeah, I mean, I remember they made one for girls, and then they made one for boys later. But yeah, I mean, Like, wow. Although, can you believe this guy got an animated series, but Polly didn't? I mean, all she got was an animated movie, or a few animated movies. And I've only seen one of them. Which please, in fact, like if you remember watching Polly World as a kid. So, yeah. Now, this next show actually started off as a comic and has also become a cult classic. Now, does anyone know a show called Bucky O'Hare? Yeah, I thought so. So basically, like, I guess it's a show where animals and toads are like at war with each other, and they have to like fight each other, and like Bucky O'Hare's like the leader of them all, and yeah, I guess that's basically it. I mean, and from what I was told, this show was a cult classic. And although then again, I've never heard anybody talk about it. It's probably a little underrated though. If I'm gonna be honest, because I've never heard anyone even talk about it. For reals. Okay, last show on here is called Wicket the World Watcher. Now this show, it follows an alien, and pretty much, well, it teaches kids about the environment and stuff. Yeah, remember when, I mean, there were other cartoons that probably did that, like, ever heard of Captain Planet? Yeah. Then again, I've heard some people say they're not really fans of it. Don't really get why people don't like it. I mean, it's just a show trying to teach people about the environment. But this show, it's basically like he goes around the world, and and I guess he tries to help kids, teach about the environment and whatnot. And I guess from what I'm told, he also has like an evil twin or something. So yeah, that's pretty much all you got. So anyways, that's all I got for today. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.